Welcome to your daily bread. Come in, have a seat, prepare to eat. So, I just had something on my mind really quick. I got a quick message for y'all. So, today I heard I needed that protection anyways. So, something might go wrong for all the right reasons. We have a problem sometimes with accepting when things don't go our way. Sometimes we have major issues with like wanting something or things not going as we plan, right? Sometimes we get upset when our car breaks down, when we get a flat tire, when we have to call off of work. We have to start learning to go with the flow, right? Because what I see is when we get upset, and it's normal to get upset. People get upset and frustrated all the time. But as soon as you realize it, I just want you to say, I needed that protection anyways. Because what you don't know is what you're being protected from. What you don't know is what was on the way to the job. What you don't know is what was going to happen once you got there. I've been around a lot of situations that I just so happened got pulled out of. Like the day I didn't go to school, my friends get into a fight. You know what I mean? Like the day I don't walk with my mother, she gets robbed and beat with a bat by someone. Like, not that I'm super could save them. I could be frustrated that I was not there, but what would have happened had I been there, right? So I just keep hearing that I need that protection anyways. So I think it's not going to change the situation that happened. It's not going to change what you go through. It's not going to change what you've been through, what you suffer with. It's not going to change that, but your mindset will change and peace will come from that. Peace will come from that. Be it a job, a loss of a job, loss of a car wreck, be it a divorce, a breakup, a loss of friends or an outgrowing of friends. Things change. That's the only thing that's constant in this world is change. Sometimes things change for the better, sometimes they change for the worse, but sometimes, thank you, Spirit, sometimes things shift because how else would you end up on this road? Right? Sometimes we're so hell bent on going in a direction that we believe we're supposed to go or we need to go until that bridge is burnt, or that opportunity is removed, and then we're forced to see things in another way. And sometimes we find ourselves kicking and screaming the entire time. Excuse me if it's loud. I'm like out on my balcony, cars are going past, but I just want to bring this message real quick. So sometimes the bridge is burnt so you don't walk back over it, right? So you don't go back, because sometimes going back is the safety zone, is the comfort zone, and there's no growth in that comfort zone. If you want more and you want better for yourself, or you want different, you want change, it's going to take change from that, right? I remember I wanted to walk more, and but I wasn't walking, and then when I lost my truck, I had no choice but to walk. It wasn't in the plan. I could have gone to the gym to walk. I could have walked around outside, but some things you're not qualified for. Some things you're not ready for. Some things you're not prepared for. You can want them in your mind, right? But you just haven't had, I heard the balls, but you haven't had what it takes. You haven't given yourself the drive. You haven't pushed yourself enough to make that transition. Sometimes we cry and we want the universe to remove some things from us, or to remove some people from us. And most of the time, the power is in our hands. So a situation is allowed to happen. Sometimes it happens so you can learn your strength. So you can understand, no, you know what, I'm gonna get away from this. Sometimes something bad happens. You try to walk away from somebody. You want somebody out of your life or situation, and you can't do it. You haven't done it because you got all the reasons why you have not done it yet, right? But then when something crazy happens, something big happens, you be like, nope, I gotta do it. It gives you that push. It burns that bridge to the point where you have to move forward, right? And that's a protection for you. And sometimes it don't feel like you're being protected because it hurt. Oh God, why? Heartache hurts. Breakup hurts. Nobody can see that pain. It's not a physical ailment. It's not a GSW. You know what I mean? It's not something that people can physically see and understand what you're going through. And sometimes that's the reality here, on this earth, and on this plane that we're walking. But I just keep hearing I needed that protection anyways. So if your car breaks down, something doesn't go as planned, you don't get the position that you was looking for, just think of it. Maybe God is keeping me from something. Maybe I'm being protected from something. And once you start seeing it like that, you'll stop fighting, stop kicking and screaming, and just go with the flow. Life has ups and downs. It's not always going to be up. And I just want you guys to understand that moving forward today, you know, when it happens, because it will in some way, shape, or form, when you have your little bad day, your bad luck day, or your, I wasn't chosen day, just say it. I needed that protection anyways. Okay? Peace. See y'all tomorrow.